Tackle Junkies, what's going on, fellas? Out here at the farm ponds. I just fished that lake right there, caught like 7 or 8. Nothing to brag about. I fished the back pond, caught half a dozen back there. There's another pond here to my left. I'm going to try out with some of the baits in the mystery tackle box here. I've already looked through the box. There's one bait in here that I might be able to catch something on in this pond. Right now the pond's really low. Ton of grass at the bottom, so I really can't use an open hook or a crankbait, but there is a swim bait in here that I might be able to pick off a few fish with. I think we're going to do like an hour challenge. I'll set the bait up and we'll see how many fish we can catch in an hour. But we'll go over all the baits here in the box real fast. We got the Lucky Craft, 2.5, good color too, crazy green craw. Again, great color, would work well for me, just not in that pond right now. It's going to dive too deep, and then treble hooks are going to snag up in all that grass. But again, that goes for $12.99. The Cane Thumper, which I believe I should be able to do something with this. Cane Thumper, big bite baits, $3.43. Little pearl swim bait there. Great color for the fall. There's a swim bait hook in the box. I may use that, or I may just put this on a spinnerbait. Again, that goes for $3.43. Then we have the Razor Worm from Catchco. This goes for $1.99. Good on a shaky head. Drop shot, Nico rig. This is a good color for me as well. Just with a Nico rig open hook, most likely I'll get snagged up with all that grass. Great color though. Again, those go for $1.99. Then we got the MTB lead nail weights for the Nico rig. Then we have the Flash Bang. This is what I may rig that Cane Thumper on. It's an 1/8 ounce 3/0. I have 12 and 15 pound test here on my reels. I might be able to throw this with 12. We'll just have to see. But that is pure tungsten, 97% pure tungsten, 100% lead free. So pretty cool there. Put that on the Cane Thumper. Again, that goes for $3.99. Then we got the Nico hooks number 2. Again, that would be an open hook. Most likely I'll get snagged up in all that grass, but I may throw this rig if I can't get bit on the Cane Thumper. So I'm going to rig up, head to the pond. We'll set a timer for an hour and just see how many I can catch on that Cane Thumper. All right, guys, I'm rigged up. I got the Cane Thumper on the swim bait hook that came in the box. I got that on the Martin APC. It's a 6.9 all-purpose rod. Helios, what's this? 7.3, 12-pound test, Seagar Cinchi. That's the rig we're going to go with here. Set the timer here for 1 hour. 1 hour. All right. Turn it up so I can hear it buzz. Let's get to it. Haven't tried casting this yet. Sure it's going to be pretty tough being so light. Not too bad. Oh, right at the bank. Hit me right at the bank. Oh. A little bluegill or something. 2 casts, 2 hits. Not bad. It's got that little blade on there, so I got a little bit of flash as well. And where I'm standing right now, there's normally water. This pond's down a few feet. And it's only like 6 or 7 foot. Hit me right. I'll take that. Come here, come here. Right at the bank again. Yeah, I was saying this lake's down a few feet. And it's only like 6 or 7 feet, so not very deep right now. Little, I don't know, 1.5 pounds, 1.75 pounds. That's one. if you guys can see that or not. It's a pretty good cast for 12-pound test, well, 1/8 ounce weight. This cane thumper doesn't really have any weight to itself, so I'm not throwing much more than 1/8. Yeah, you'd think with this low pressure system we got in here right now, all this cloud cover, they'd be hitting this bait real good, just like I thought they'd be hitting the spinnerbait really good earlier. We had a cold front come in. Today's high is only like 50 degrees, 55 degrees, something like that. But it's been warm, so I don't think this cold front has really affected the lake much. I mean, it couldn't drop the water temp that much. But for whatever reason, the bite has not been great today. A little trick with light lures when you're trying to cast them on a bait caster, and you're going to have your reel set pretty loose. Another one right at the bank. You're going to have your reel set pretty loose. So when you make the cast, you can't hesitate. You got to follow through and try and launch that little bait just because you got that spool pretty loose and you don't have a lot of weight to pull it out. You know, pull the bait out. So when you're ready to cast, you got to launch it out there. If you hesitate at all, that spool's going to be spinning too fast. This bait's not heavy enough to pull it out. You got a backlash. So I guess we'll count that little joker. That's 2 to the bank. Come on, fish. That's one. Little joker. Had a hold of it. Bite it again. That's 3. Yeah, caught in the mic wire. All right, dude. Grow up and get bigger. That's 3. And when you get bit with a swim bait, you don't have to jack them right away. Like I said, I seen that fish swimming with that bait. You know, and it's just like anything else they're trying to catch. You know, once they grab it, it's trying to get away, so it's normal for them to feel a little tension or a little pressure, you know, from the bait or wherever it is they just tried to capture. So I'll just make sure that they have it before I set that hook. I see my line just going to the side. I know that fish had it. The bigger ones, you know, they jack it pretty good. You always got to pay attention to your rod specs, like this one here. I mean, it seems like every time you definitely ain't what we're looking for. Seems like every time I start talking, I catch fish. Little joker again, hit me at my feet. You got to pay attention to your rod specs when you're trying to throw lighter baits. Like this one here, it loads at 1/8. So, kind of helps out. If this was a heavy power rod loading at 1/4 or 3/8, there's no way I could throw this bait. It's not ripped up too bad for a few fish. One thing I'm noticing though on this hook, the weights come loose, sliding up and down a little bit. Might be able to get one more fish out of this soft plastic here. It's funny, yesterday I was with one of my buddies. I didn't plan on fishing. I was actually in town running some errands. I told this story on Facebook. Anyways, I was in town running some errands. I didn't have any fishing gear with me. And my buddy just got off work. He said, hey, let's go hit one of his secret spots. So I meet up with him. Again, I didn't have any gear, so I'm using one of his rods, one of his reels, one of his baits. He had one spinnerbait. I said, you gonna throw that spinnerbait? He goes, no, you can have it. So anyways, we go to the first secret spot, you know. Neither one of us catch anything. And on the way down to this little secret lake, we're walking by another little lake in this park. And he's like, don't even bother fishing that lake. There's no fish in there. So anyways, once we got skunked on the bottom lake, we'll call it, we come up to the top and I'm starting making a few casts. And like I said, he's not even bothering fishing because he says, there ain't no fish in there. So anyways, I make a cast and I lay into this beast of a fish. And he didn't have his scale on him. I didn't have a scale with me just because I didn't have a scale with me just because I didn't have anything on me at all. I didn't plan on fishing. So I didn't get to weigh it, but this fish was every bit of 5 pounds. I mean, his head alone was just huge. I mean, you could have fit your fist easily in his mouth. I'll post a couple pictures on the screen right now of that fish. But that was a good fish. For a lake that he said didn't have any fish in it, I think that fish made him a believer. Come on, fish.
Fishy, fishy, fishy!
Look at that crappie. Wow. Wow. Look at that crappie. That's nice right there, man.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
That's a sandwich. We'll take that. Oh no. My blade just fell off. All right, guys. The blade just broke off my swim bait here. So we'll throw it without a blade. See how that does. Yep. Blade didn't make much of a difference. Get after. Tell you what, I still haven't switched plastics. That's still the same one. What's that? I don't know. 6 or 7 fish? 5 or 6? I don't know. Same plastic. Better. Oh yeah. Better fish. Get up here. Come here. It's a good fish there. We'll take that one. That's a solid. Probably 2, maybe 2 1/4. Good fish. Still, uh-oh. Now we're down to just a hook. The blade is gone and now the weight is gone. And I don't believe I can throw this weightless 12-pound test on a bait caster, but we're gonna try real fast. This could be an accident waiting to happen right here. Here we go. Yeah, that didn't go far. No backlash, but that did not go far at all. Yep, he needs that weight. It's not keeled at this rolling. So what we're going to do, this seems to be the deal right now. We're going to put one of these on a spinnerbait. All right, guys. Now we got the cane thumper on a Picasso spinnerbait. That's a 3/8 in bling shad. I trimmed up the skirt so it did not interfere with the action of the tail there. Got that one on the Okuma EVX. It's a 6/8. It's actual medium. It's a medium heavy, moderate fast, but it's an actual spinnerbait rod. And yeah, 6/8, medium heavy, mod fast. Saros reel. This is a 6/6, I believe. And this is a 15-pound Seagar Cinchi. This is a perfect spinnerbait day. I'm not sure if the cold front coming in, like I said, messed with the bite. It shouldn't have, just because it's not really cold enough to drop the water temp that much. I mean, maybe a degree or two, if any. Come on. Oh, we got one. We got one. I think she's got some shoulders on her too. I can't tell. She's full of crap. Ugh. Stuck in the mud. Not bad. Another. Oh no, it's pretty small actually. Pound 3/4 maybe. Definitely not 2. Felt much bigger though. Might have time for a couple more. Oh yeah. This feels like a better one. Come here, baby. Oh, she's getting in that grass. Get out of that grass. Yep. Not that big. I was digging in that grass, all it was. Ooh, come here. Get that grass down your throat. All right, another probably pound 3/4. It feels so much bigger digging in that grass. I'd like to have a 3-pounder. Our time's ticking, trying to hurry up. No. And that's it, boys. That's it, boys and girls. 1 hour. Well, not too bad. It could have been, I don't know, 7, 8 fish, maybe more, maybe less. All on that big bite bass cane thumper. You guys seen earlier, had it on the MTB hook that broke on me, so rigged her on a spinnerbait. Got her done. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. If you guys would like to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments. We will talk to you soon.